Welcome back. In some national news, Mumbai's police chief has denied author Salman Rushdie's claims that paid assassins were hired to kill him during the Jaipur Literary Fest. Salman Rushdie cancelled his visit to Jaipur yesterday, citing a threat to his life from the Mumbai underworld. Rushdie said he had learnt of a threat to his life from Intelligence Bureau sources in Maharashtra and Rajasthan. Mumbai police sources have told NDTV that they did not give any such input to anyone. After the row over the planned reading of the Satanic verses at the Jaipur Lit Fest, the police has asked organizers for tapes of the reading. This incident seems to have overshadowed everything else at the Lit Fest. Booker Prize winning author Michael Ondaatje says it is a sad moment not just for writers but for the entire country.
Sri Lankan Canadian Booker Prize winning novelist and poet Michael Ondaatje. You're coming to India after a long time, and it's a festival that's been rather fraught with a great deal of drama in the last 48 hours. What's your take on the Salman Rushdie controversy, Michael Ondaatje?
Well, I think it's a tragic incident, really. I mean, any kind of censorship for me is appalling, and this is what's happened here right now. I know the fact that he couldn't be here is a very, very sad thing for writers and for the festival, and probably for India, because it does represent India as perhaps more of a problem in terms of censorship than it really is.
So what does this tell you about changing or unchanged India?
I don't know. I don't know India too well, so I can't really kind of answer that question, to be honest. But, you know, I can only respond as someone who knows Salman and is a friend of his, and who thinks he's an exceptional writer. And to not hear him in his own country is a tragedy, I think.
The CBI investigations into the UP Health Mission scam could receive a fresh boost from the report of the Comptroller and Auditor General on irregularities in the scheme. NDTV has access to the CAG report of the scheme from 2008 to 2011, which has revealed that the implementation framework of the National Rural Health Mission scheme was violated by the Mayawati government. And Madhya Pradesh Minister Gauri Bisain, who is often the center of controversies, has landed in fresh trouble. On Friday, Gauri Bisain made a boy sitting in the crowd tie his shoelaces, not once but twice. This was during a function in Chhindwara. Sensing the situation getting out of hand, Gauri Bisain's supporters immediately whisked the child away. Union Minister Kamal Nath was also present at the function. He has now condemned the incident.
Did not see it, I did not notice it. I did not know of it. And if I had seen it or noticed it, I would of course condemned it there and then. In my 31 years since I've represented this district in Parliament, this is one of the most obnoxious events which has happened. It deserves to be condemned and criticized.
CPM leader Brinda Karat has met President Pratibha Patil to speak for the Indian couple in Norway. Their children, a 3-year-old son and a girl who is now just 1, were taken away from them by Norway's Child Protective Services. Along with Brinda Karat, the grandparents of the children also met the president. The children were taken away apparently because the couple were not bringing the children up properly. What did they do wrong? The parents say they fed the children with their hands and the infants slept in the same bed as the parents. The Indian Embassy in Oslo has tried to intervene but with little success so far. The children were taken away last May.
ওদের 2 সন্তান অভিজ্ঞান ঐশ্বর্য ভট্টাচার্যকে নরওয়ে সরকার বলতে গেলে কিডন্যাপিং করেই নিয়ে গেছে। ওরা নানান রকম মিথ্যে ব্লেম দিয়ে বাচ্চাগুলোকে এমন ভাবে ওরা করছে, কিছুতেই ওরা ফিরিয়ে দেবে না এবং আমাদের ভারতীয় গভর্নমেন্টের সঙ্গে কোনো রকম কথা বলতে চাইছে না, এমবাসির সঙ্গেও কোনো রকম কথা বলতে চাইছে না। এটা আমাদের পক্ষে খুবই দুর্ভাগ্যজনক। আমরা ভীষণ ভয় এবং সন্ত্রস্ত হয়ে আছি। আর আপনাদের সবার উপরই আমাদের ভরসা। আপনারা সবাই মিলে এইটা প্রচার করুন যেন আমার সন্তানটা ফিরে আসে।
हमारे देश की सरकार की जो एम्बेसी है वहाँ 2 चिट्ठियाँ लिखी है वहाँ नॉर्वेजियन अथॉरिटीज के पास, उन्होंने कोई जवाब ही नहीं दिया। एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्ट्री ने नॉर्वेजियन एम्बेसडर को कहा, उसका कोई रिस्पांस नहीं है। ये बहुत ही अमानवीय तरीका है। पहले तो वो खुद ही हैरान थे कि ऐसे भी केस हो सकता है हमारे हिंदुस्तान के बच्चों के साथ। और उन्होंने कहा कि आज तक इस प्रकार की केस उनके सामने नहीं आया, और उन्होंने बहुत हमदर्दी से सारी बातों को सुनकर कहा कि वो जो भी कर सकते हैं वो करेंगे।
And the winter chill continues. It's harsher in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, while in Srinagar it is -5. Kashmiris are shivering at -16 in Pahalgam. Jammu-Srinagar highway is still closed, limiting essential supplies, and stranded passengers are being airlifted. Zafar Iqbal has the story.
Finally, the long wait is coming to an end for these people. These Air Force choppers will be taking them to Srinagar in a short while. They've been stuck in Jammu for many days because the highway was closed. Let's talk to them. आप बताइए, आप यहाँ पे काफी दिनों से है, क्या मुश्किलें आ रही थी आपको, और आज वापस जा रहे हो, कैसा लगता है?
बहुत मुश्किल हो रही है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि हमारे पास बच्चे भी है, बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं, खाली हम ही यहाँ पे नहीं है, बहुत सारे बच्चे भी है, क्योंकि उनको बहुत सी तकलीफ होती है यहाँ पे। बड़े तो मतलब कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, मगर छोटे मतलब कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं।
आखिर आज आपकी जो इंतजार की घड़ी है वो खत्म हो गई है और आप वापस घर जा रहे हैं।
हाँ, हमको इस बात की खुशी है कि हम घर जा रहे हैं।
लेट्स टॉक टू सम अदर्स। आप बताइए, यहाँ पे आप है, कई दिनों से फंसे हैं, आप वापस घर जा रहे हैं, मौसम ठीक है, हालांकि हाईवे तो खुला है, लेकिन फिर भी आपको लगता है बेहतर है?
दुकानदारों की मेहरबानी से घर जा रहे हैं, जो भी मिल रहा है महंगा मिल रहा है, होटल वाले भी महंगा दे रहे हैं, 200 की जगह 800 लेते हैं, और सोमो वाले भी मेरे ख्याल से 300 से 900 तक पहुंच गई किराया। हुकूमत की मेहरबानी है, ये चॉपर शुरू किया।
As you can see, people are finally very happy that finally they're going back to their homes, but it's been a long wait. The highway has opened for one-way traffic, but it's still very risky. The road is slippery and the weather is bad. So clearly, these people are going back to their homes, and also people stuck in Srinagar will be brought back to Jammu. In Jammu, Zafar Iqbal for NDTV.
And Kareena Kapoor has decided to give the crown of size 0 to someone else in the family. Find out who after a short break.